Good afternoon. Today's the 10th day of April, 2017. It is about 8 minutes to 5 in the afternoon, and to my left is Councilman Brock Heath. I'm Bob Phillips, City Councilman, and this is the Streets and Sidewalks Committee, and we're here to hear a recommendation from City staff regarding going to bid for our 2017 paving program not to exceed a cost of $820,000. You going to lead it off?
I certainly will.
Thank you.
So the 2017 annual paving program budgeted at $800,000 in the Capital Improvements Fund. In addition to that, the Park Department, Archer Park North parking lot, when the restroom facility is built, we want to pave that lot. We postponed that from last year so that we would stay behind and not ahead of the restroom construction. And then the east entrance of the cemetery needs to be repaved. All totaled, we estimate an amount not to exceed $820,000 for that. You see a list of 19 sections of 19 streets, totaling nearly 10 lane miles that would be included. As I mention, every year we do assess those streets on an annual basis, either by scoring or visual inspection after the winter freeze-thaw season. And these are the roads that are in need of repairs. We also try to time those so that they follow construction projects, including but not limited to the major Vectron gas line replacement project. And so these streets do coordinate well with that. A couple of questions that I had received. Number one, when you look at this list in relation to our complete streets recommended policy, is there any impact on these streets and particularly the budget related to these streets? The answer is no. If there were any additional markings, share the roads, etc., the only candidate in the future would probably be the South Dorset connection between McCaig and Main Street. That is not planned as part of the this paving project, nor will it add any costs there too. The other question I received is, the answer to which I'll give you is that this is the list that you're approving. You're approving this as a construction project, so each individual road will not be coming back to the council. It never does.
Correct.
We are not requesting emergency legislation.
Aren't we about $220,000 over what we had last year in last year's
No,
budget?
last year was $800,000.
Was it?
We've tried to, at least the last couple of years, increase it a little. At a minimum, we try to do $600,000 a year based on the permissive tax and our estimated needs, but we are trying to stay ahead and improve a little bit more lane miles, mileage, if we can.
Got it. Other than the two questions that you addressed there about the complete streets that came from Councilwoman Snee, I didn't have any other questions. Mr. Heath, did you have any additional?
I don't have anything past that. Thank you.
Any other council folks? Mrs.
I have a question. Patrick, what is the permissive tax that you mentioned?
That's the license plate fee.
And how long, what kind of tax is that?
That's the $5 extra actually $10 extra, I believe. That comes back to the city. It's an annual fee that's included in the license plate.
Is there a time limit on that?
No, that's just a fee that was added 5 years ago?
No.
4 years ago?
We only did that 2 years ago, I believe, when
2
the
years?
county was looking to
Yeah, I
take.
thought it was longer than that, but in that 2 to 5 years, yeah, somewhere in there.
So it's a permanent?
It is, unless you wanted to rescind it. But if you rescinded it, then that leaves it available for the county. And when we approved it, it was because the county took the other $5, and knowing that we had plenty of needs with our road program, knowing that other communities in the county and the region have had it for a number of years, and also knowing that the county does not pave city roads, they only pave township roads. That's when the council decided that this would be a good source to, and it has to be dedicated to road improvements.
I remember the discussion
It was
about it. I
preemptive.
just wanted to hear it all again for this meeting.
Anyone else in the audience have any questions? Mrs. Baker? No? Okay, thank you. And Mr. Tremblay, did you have any? Okay. Your,
Yeah, I'd say move forward.
okay. Then it's unanimous of the committee to approve, move forward as requested by staff with this list in the budget appropriation. Any other items to come before the Streets and Sidewalks Committee?
No, sir.
All right, and we are adjourned today.